Hello and welcome back to this moon messages reading. So it is a little bit late, I know. It was meant to be on the 5th of February when the full moon was at its fullest, and I usually do it a couple of days before, but unfortunately it did come down with some kind of virus or flu or something again. Just keep getting ill, but I'm on the mend now. I think I am pretty much there. Just have a little bit of a cough now and again, but yeah, I'm okay. If you are new to this, I do these moon messages every full moon and new moon, and bring through the messages from the energies of the moon, anything that you need to know, the type of energy that's going to be around, any guidance, any support. So without further ado, I will just read through the cards that I've already shuffled. So I have got my Moonology manifestation deck that I always use, and my crystal spirit card. So I bring through a crystal of the moon cycle as well for anyone who is new. Okay, so let's get on with the reading. The first card that actually came out, it came out, but then some other cards came out afterwards and they went before this one, so I just kind of assumed that actually these cards want to be read first. So I'm going to say what the first one was. The first one was Speak Your World into Being, but I do feel like this card wants to be mentioned first, but then we're going to go on to the other ones that kind of shuffled through. It was almost like, you know, when you're in a queue and someone barges in. It was that sort of energy. It was like, no, we're first. So the first two cards that we actually have are Take a Reality Check, okay, and Know Your Worth. Now, I know that these two cards have definitely come out in all of the other, well, not all of the other moon messages, but they've been out in the other videos. Whether it was the last one, I can't remember, or the one before, but they've definitely come out. So the energy is still there from the last moon cycle. And what this is saying is that you do need to keep doing those checks on yourself, being self-aware, okay? Making sure that you are checking yourself before you wreck yourself. Just kind of getting clear on what's going on for you, what thoughts are coming up for you, what's going on around you. This can also be something to do, like you can do this as a journal exercise. I say this every time, and I'm sure that I mentioned journaling quite a lot because it is super helpful with self-reflection and getting to know yourself, getting to know what you want, what you don't want, and what's working for you, what's not working for you. I talk a lot about this in my latest TikTok videos. I'm now on TikTok, and my Instagram videos. So, you know, just what was I saying? I've completely lost track now. Yeah, what's working for you, what's not working for you. So journaling can really help that, and I think with this card, it's kind of a message to you to just keep checking in on how you're doing, how you're feeling, whether things are going right for you, whether they're not, why they're not. Like, just ask yourself questions. Journaling is really good for helping you to sort of ask yourself questions and then answer them yourself, and your intuition will do this as well. Your intuition is super intelligent, and if you literally just go by the first thing that comes out of your hand when you're writing, that's usually your intuition speaking. It might not make sense, but just go with it, okay? You've got Know Your Worth, which I know has definitely come out quite a few times over the last few moon messages. It's gonna always come up, to be fair, because you do need to know your worth. You need to know your value. You need to know what you are capable of, but also what you are worthy of in your life. So you may be really wishing for something, really wanting something to manifest in your life, or you may start receiving these things, right? So I know that I have started to receive certain things, and I found myself being like, oh, like I don't know how to be with this, like I don't know how to receive this, and end up kind of sabotaging it or pushing it away, or, you know. So this is all about like knowing your worth, knowing what you're worthy of, okay, and accepting it, fully embracing it. If you receive what you have always wanted, just grab it with both hands and know that you're worthy of it. Okay, so these cards definitely wanted to be read really quickly, like really fast. That doesn't make sense. They wanted to be read first before anything else. Okay, so like make sure that they know this first. Okay, and the next card, was going to be the first one, kind of got pushed aside, poor thing, is speak your world into being. So again, this is about manifesting. I'm not surprised because this is the manifestation moonology deck. There is going to be a lot about kind of what you're trying to receive, what you're trying to invite into your world, the intentions that you're setting for your life. And you do have to watch what you say. You really have to watch what you say. Okay, so I did a little video on TikTok and Instagram recently where I talked about me getting ill, and I talked about how I manifested that because I'd asked for a certain thing, right? But I guess I hadn't put it in clear enough words or I hadn't sort of put a caveat on it, and ended up receiving what I wanted, but just in a way that I didn't really want to. I won't go into detail, but it was just, I think I mentioned it briefly in the video anyway, but it was about feminine energy and masculine energy, and it was about wanting to receive more, okay, and wanting to just wanting to be more in my feminine energy and receive more. Okay, so because I asked for that, I got ill. Now I'll explain that, because feminine energy, if you haven't watched my video, is all about receiving and all about resting and nurturing yourself and looking after yourself and letting others take care of you, letting others give to you. Okay, that all happens when you're ill, doesn't it? Okay, so I got what I asked for, but you do have to, if you don't want to get ill, you have to kind of word it in a way that's going to be super clear, and you need to know, I think this is the thing, you need to know exactly what you're wanting. Okay, you need to be super clear on what you're wanting, and you need to, I'm looking at the Know Your Worth card, and that's probably why it wanted to be read first, because it wanted to be referred back to. So you need to know what you're worthy of as well. You need to not just go, oh yeah, I want to have an amazing partner, right? I want to manifest an amazing boyfriend, girlfriend, right? But if there's a part of you deep down that doesn't believe that you're worthy of an amazing partner, it's probably not going to come in the way, shape or form that you want it to, or it's not going to come at all, because the universe recognizes that actually no, she or he doesn't think that they are worthy of this. So why should we give it to them at all, or in the way that they've asked for? Okay, so that is about, just before you asking for anything, before you're speaking your world into being, make sure that you take a reality check, get clear on how you're feeling, what your thoughts are, what your beliefs are about yourself and about other people, and know what you're worthy of. Okay, so if you're feeling really worthy of it and you've got super clear on what you want, you should be okay, and you word it in the way that you know is going to come to you in an amazing way. All right, so we are into like proper, I don't know, it just feel like more of a manifestation kind of energy, like more kind of feel like I'm on the wheel, like a moving wheel moving forward. And I think that energy started coming into being last moon cycle. Actually, I felt like the energy had shifted from like more of a stagnant energy, kind of looking at the past, and it was really sort of stuck before, and now I feel like it's moving slowly, but it's moving forward. Okay, and that energy has come over from the last moon cycle, so I can really feel that at the start of this reading. Look at this, I didn't even realise this next card. What did I just say about the past energy? Look at this. Leave the past behind. Love it when that happens. So yeah, we're going to leave that past energy behind. So if you were stuck before in an energy of doom and gloom, I feel stuck, I feel lost, nothing's happening for me, like I'm not getting anywhere, I'm not moving anywhere, I'm not doing anything, nothing's improving for me. I just don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what I want, I don't know what's good for me. We're going to be moving out of that energy, okay? This moon cycle is all about moving out of that and changing your mindset on that. So things like journaling, things like paying attention to your thoughts, being more present, you know, paying attention to your feelings, all of those things are going to really help you to understand what it is that you are unhappy about, what it is that you know, like what is going to help you. So get clear on the things that might be able to help you and how you're going to move forward with that. Okay. They keep showing me like videos that I've done. No, I'm not like plugging myself. They just keep showing me them because I'm thinking, well, maybe, you know, I've done these little these little short videos, and I feel like they're part of this reading somehow. So what was this one? They're showing me the one, I can't remember, but hopefully it will come back to me if it's important. If not, then yeah. So they just showed me one that I did and it had some of what I just said in it. Anyway, if you feel called to go to any of those videos, have a look. If you obviously have Instagram or TikTok, but just go back and there'll be some on there, and if there's any you're drawn to, just watch it. They're only like really short ones, so yeah, I'm sure they'll make sense. Anyway, right, now I'm gonna just kind of go back a little. Even though it says leave the past behind, it's interesting because they got me to go back a little. Just from the Speak Your World into Being card, but there was 2 cards that came out and that went underneath that card, so they're actually related to the last card that I read. I don't know why I didn't read it in order, so that's a bit strange, but we'll just see. So we've got Speak Your World into Being, and then the 2 cards that came directly underneath that are to do with that are Make Time for Self-Love and Trust That All Will Be Well. Okay, so yeah, what I want to say about that is when you are kind of speaking your world into being, when you're asking for what you want, when you're trying to like welcome in things that you want in your life and for yourself, and I do feel like I meant to say that, for yourself. Like they want me to really kind of emphasize those words, for yourself. So this isn't for, like, you manifesting for somebody else. This isn't you manifesting for you and your partner, or you and your mum. They're giving me, I don't know why, you and your mum, or you and your children, or you know, you and your friends. It's not that. Okay, this is about you doing something purely for you. So they want to emphasize that. They want to say, like, the one thing that you are focusing on for you, the thing that you're speaking into existence, they want you to really, really hone in on that area of self-love and appreciation for yourself, showing yourself that you really love and care for yourself, because you're trying to attract this for yourself. Okay, you need to know just how much you deserve this and how much you're worthy of it. So it's not going to help if you're trying to manifest something for other people, or you know, even a joint thing for you and someone else, because that's splitting it. Okay, that's not fully owning something and saying, you know what, I am worthy of this for myself. I have earned this. I am, you know, I'm such a good person that I really am worthy of this and really deserving of this. Okay, and to trust that you will receive it, because there's an element of there's a big element of trust that needs to come through when you're trying to manifest things. You need to trust that it's going to come. Actually, this is interesting. So when I was swimming today, and as I was swimming, I thought about this. I thought about something that I've been trying to manifest, right? And what was it? Don't lose it. I keep getting these visions and then losing them. So my mind is like proper switched on or not tonight. But it keeps like being distracted. Yeah, I was swimming and I thought about the thing that I was trying to manifest. And it came to me as I was swimming. I kind of smirked to myself. People around me, if they did see me, my face would have thought, what is she doing? But I like was smirking to myself because I thought of it as in like an Amazon delivery, like, or a, well, yeah, like a shopping delivery, like a wasn't even like a takeaway delivery. It was like an Amazon delivery, because you know when you get emails saying your item will be delivered at this time, on this day at this time. Okay, so I thought of it in terms of that. I was like, yep, my thing that I'm trying to manifest is already on its way. It is being delivered to me on Friday. I didn't give myself a time, but I just sort of said, yep, it's on its way, it's being delivered on Friday, and kind of got myself into this expectant energy. Okay, so you know when you've ordered something, you know it's on its way, you've got that email saying, yep, it's going to be delivered this day at this time. Okay, and you know it's coming. You just have that, you have more faith and trust that it's coming because you've got that email. Okay, okay, maybe like not around Christmas time, or you know, with the mail strikes or whatever, but just forget about all those. Don't let your mind get in the way and sabotage that. So this is what I mean. There might be that happening. So if you are trying to like believe and trust, and then suddenly your mind goes, nah, like don't be silly, this isn't happening, just bat it away. Okay, you need to trust. You need to trust that it's on its way, it's being delivered, and getting yourself into that expectant energy. Okay, because you are worthy of it. Come back to this self-love. Okay, then next card we have is honor your feelings. I feel like I keep pausing, and actually that I feel like this is quite relevant to this card. So I feel like I keep stopping. Like I don't, when I do my readings, I normally flow. They normally flow, don't they? They normally kind of go one after the next, really like flowy and easily. This feels quite sort of like this. I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm stopping, pausing, starting, pausing, and that is what the energy is like. It's like I just got an image of an elephant. I don't know why. I suppose because elephants are slow, aren't they? They're like this. And that's what it feels like. It's like slowly pause, take one step forward, pause. Like that's what it feels like, that sort of energy over the next 2 weeks. And it's not, as I say, it's like the wheels turning forward. It's moving, it's not stopping, it's not stuck. Okay, and I have actually got a card somewhere where it says stuck in the mud, and there's an elephant, and it's an elephant trying to get out of the mud, but it's actually, it looks, so it's a card that kind of represents, you think that you're stuck, but you're not, like you can easily get out. And that's kind of the energy. It's like you're not stuck, you're moving forward, but you're just moving slowly, and you're taking your time, and you're pacing yourself, because that's what it feels like, a pacing yourself energy. So this card is kind of representing those moments in between. So when you're moving and then you're pausing, and when you're pausing, that's the time to reflect. That's the time to sit with yourself and be like, what is happening for me? What is going on for me? Am I feeling okay? Am I happy with what's going on right now? Is there anything I need to think about, look at, like acknowledge? You know, so this is honor your feelings. So honour the way that you're feeling in every moment. Okay, pay attention to the way that you're reacting to things, responding to things, feeling about certain people, certain aspects of your life. Sounds like a lot of work, doesn't it? Sounds like a lot of homework that I'm giving you. Well, just write this down, just do that, just ask yourself questions, blah, blah, blah. And I swear I do this quite a lot in my readings, but I am all about self-awareness. I'm all about self-reflection, personal growth, you know, learning how to be the best version of yourself, I guess, and create a better version of, well, I won't say a better version of you, because that sounds like you're not a good version at the moment. I don't mean that. Just the version that you want to be and feel like, okay? So yeah, this is about those moments in between. And those moments in between can be used to honour your feelings and honour where you're at. So every now and again, just check in, just go, how am I feeling? Such a powerful question. And pay attention to the answer. Pay attention to the way your body feels. Yeah, just listen to it, take it in, or you can write it down, reflect on it, whatever you want to do. But those moments are so important. And it's getting in touch with your body again, because so many of us are in our minds so much. We need to drop down into our bodies. Our bodies hold all the wisdom. Okay, so the last card, which is kind of like goes the same, it means the same thing really, is take a breather. Now, if you don't take a breather, the universe will make you take a breather, which is exactly what happened to me. So I had gone through a period of like not doing hardly anything. I'd been ill over Christmas and New Year, and that's where I was kind of having to rest and not do much. And then straight after that, I was like full pelt into everything. I was seeing everyone, doing everything, being everywhere, and it was such a shock to my system, I guess, that it then put me back into a breather mode again. And it was like, well, hang on a minute. You've been doing too much, you've been planning too much, you know your energy can't take this, because I had like 7 days full stop of things to do and people to see, and you know, didn't really rest much. I was always doing something, and I hate it when my diary's full. Like, I'm not that sort of person at all, like where, you know, I like to have everything planned and like to be busy. I'm not like that at all. My energy can't take that, so I need days of rest. And I had a whole week of having something to do every day, and you know, and my body just didn't like it. It was like, had a massive go at me, and it was like, nah, right, well, you're not doing anything for another week now. And that's what happened. So this is what happens if you don't pay attention to your body, if you don't listen to how you're feeling and how your body's feeling. Create a relationship with your body enough that you know when it's not happy. Okay, so check in with yourself every now and again. So how are you feeling? How am I feeling in my body? Okay, take a breather, use your breath. If you feel like you pay attention to your breath more, if you feel like you're short of breath, if you feel like you're breathing more from here in your chest than in your belly, you need to focus more on belly breathing. Okay, it's really important. Get more air into your lungs, and it relaxes your whole body. So check out breath work, because breath work is really amazing. I'm quite new to it. I'm trying different things every now and again, but breath work can be amazing for just complete body transformation and mind transformation and all sorts. But yeah, as I say, I'm no expert in it, but I know it's really good. But even just if you don't do like full on breath work, just breathe in slowly and breathe out slowly every now and again, because it would just reset you, and it also brings you into the present moment. So this is going to really help you to kind of keep moving forward, and understand yourself better. So it does feel like I feel like I've kind of just gone with that slow energy the whole time. You're probably falling asleep right now. That's what it feels like. It's like, maybe it's just easing me in gently again into my readings, because I haven't done a reading for a while. It's like, okay, well, you know, you've been ill, so just take it slow. Anyway, right, the crystal of the moon cycle. This is interesting. Before I did the reading, I looked at my amethyst crystal, and I thought, shall I bring it onto the desk? Nah, I won't. And then what do we get? Amethyst. So yes, I went and got my amethyst. These are clean actually, but I do love my amethyst. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, so the crystal of the moon cycle is amethyst, and I'm going to read out what the message it has for you. Okay, so here we go. Essential meaning: familiarity, unconscious habits, old patterns in need of being released. Autopilot takes over when we require a rest from mental overload. What did I just say? While this reaction can serve us well, Amethyst Spirit brings a reminder to stop surrendering to the familiar. Be mindfully present to the now and examine your habits. Are they working for you the way that you want them to? Are you overdue for a new routine, perhaps a small, simple shift that can make a huge difference? What could you say more often to those you love, or do more often to nurture yourself when your go-to is to sacrifice for others? What did I say? Don't do it for others, do it for you. What habits could you begin to develop today to build your security and increase your prosperity? Can you see how the old habits these replace should have been discarded long ago? Amethyst Spirit's message to you is to be conscious of your habits so that you don't fall asleep to your potential for transformation and healing. You deserve so much more than you have right now. So awaken your ability to co-create a new one, a new one replaced habit at a time. Okay. Relationship message. Relationships can be like a comfortable pair of slippers well broken in, but Amethyst is here to awaken you to the exciting possibility of an even richer partnership or relationship with someone you feel a connection to. Step out of the same old and into a new way of interacting. Perhaps something as basic as saying thank you or I love you more often, or speaking your truth with love and conviction, even in relation to seemingly trivial things. Big journeys of healing start with small steps, such as asserting your need to be listened to, even when you say something that might make someone you care about uncomfortable, or to pause when someone is giving you new information that might make you feel defensive. Pause. The energy of rediscovery is calling to you to deepen your trust and intimacy. Don't be shy, you can do this. Prosperity message. Playing it safe can mean not taking risks, or paradoxically, taking big risks to create that familiar and comfortable drama. Are you aware of some money habits that are ready to be questioned and changed, so that you can get off the roller coaster of, oh no, it's a disaster, oh yes, I'm on a roll and everything is going to be fantastic? Or are you afraid to even look at your relationship with finances because you don't trust yourself to be able to build your wealth? Amethyst is here to urge you to give up the drama and fear and simply pay attention to your patterns related to prosperity. Trust that wealth is your natural state. The conscious universe is supporting you to make the inner changes you need so that outer conditions can begin to reflect your new internal state. Free yourself to enjoy the wealth that you deserve by breaking the chains of old habits. Crystal Spirit Meditation. Amethyst calms our minds, helps us release an attachment to all we think we should be doing and allowing us to relax into being. Meditating with Amethyst clears the mind of extraneous thoughts, disengaging us from the busyness of our daily lives and offering us the opportunity to connect to spirit. It is a wonderful stone to assist in exploring and trusting our intuitive abilities. Now, there's a lot there about paying attention to things and paying attention to habits and patterns and being present and all of that, which is everything I've said, is stopping, reflecting, pausing and just kind of feeling into how you're feeling and everything that's going on around you. So I'm glad that it clarified everything that I said, and if you haven't got an amethyst, go and get yourself one, or just pay attention to everything that was said in that message, or wear purple. Doesn't matter if you haven't got the stone, you can wear purple if you've got purple, or just look at purple things. It all helps. Okay, so that is the messages of the moon cycle. So as I say, that's until the 20th of February. So I will hopefully be back just before the 20th to do your next moon cycle message. If you want to connect with me, all my details are in the description box, or in my bio link if you're watching from Instagram. I might see if I can post this on TikTok. So check out my Instagram link at the top. I'll TikTok, I think that's on there, if not YouTube. Yeah, so I'm gonna love you and leave you, and see you soon. Bye.